Welcome my fellow citizens. In my last video about the Kruger S65 Stingray, I am very sorry, but there was some kind of error on my side, and when I prepared the video there was a lot, 7 minutes of my beginning video missing. So today I'm gonna try to make up to that. I'm gonna give you a little bit more info about Kruger S65 Stingray. I'm gonna tell you more about buffs that this ship received, and we're gonna also go and make the best build for this ship. Let's have fun, citizens. So let's get first started with the Kruger S65 armor health values updated in a 2 days patch before this one. The fuses can no longer be damaged by penetration damage. Components penetration damage multiplier went from 1 to 0.4, that is minus 60%. Armor health went from 900 to 3512. Armor ballistic deflection went from 5 to 24, and armor energy deflection went from 4 to 19.2. Now these numbers are now putting this ship somewhere in the middle. I think with this the ship is a lot better. It's not squishy as it was. In my testing, just one missile crippled my ship completely. Hopefully these new buffs will negate that. So now that we know everything about what's buffed on this ship, let's go inside of the game, and we are going to New Babbage to buy something interesting. On this ship you will have two weapons, Whiptail, that is size 2, and you will also have Axion Laser L22 repeater from Kruger L22. On New Babbage you can buy Tiger Strike, that is a ballistic Gatling size 2, which fits on this ship, and this thing has better DPS. It has 450 DPS compared to Whiptail only 270, and ammo is also very good, 4626. Because of this I'm going to put 4 of these Tiger Strike Gatlings, and I'm gonna keep the Axiom L22 repeater. If you do not want mixed build like I'm having here, you can switch to Relentless L21 Gatling. That's a Gatling from L21 Kruger. That thing will have a little bit better DPS, 998, but the alpha damage is only 63, while the Axion repeater have 85. And in my opinion it is a little bit better that you have weapons which will not expire. So with these Axion repeaters we are going to be able to break armor and stuff from the medium ships and heavy fighters and small ships, but we will not be able to do that with the size 2 guns. So I think this is a better option to equip it. After this we're going straight to buy it. I'm gonna show you where you're gonna buy this gun, well, size 2, and we're gonna equip it on ship and we're gonna go and test it. Let's go. So to buy those Gatlings we have to go to the New Babbage, that is on Microtech. Fly there and you're gonna pick up the best Gatlings for this ship, well, the only ones that you can use actually. And we're gonna also pick up one thing that I'm trying to do for a long time and postponing it, and we're gonna pick up a good radar. Good radar is very important. First of all, you will get a lot more power back if you pick up the one that doesn't use much power, and also if you increase the range until you can fight, it is very important. The best for the range are military, but they take also a lot of power. But if you want, for example, very little use of power but still good range, then pick up the civilian or competition. So I'm gonna show you that in a few seconds. Let's go and show you first where to get these things. So once you're on New Babbage on the spaceport, you're gonna head up down to the trains, and from trains what the hell, why is my helmet under the feet? Never mind. We're gonna proceed all the way to the shuttles, and from shuttles this is where you buy the stuff. So you're gonna want to wait this train. Here it is. Don't go. Perfect. We are in, and we're gonna drive all the way to the comms and pick up our stuff. So once we are upstairs we are searching the plaza. There is the stuff where we want to buy everything. This is a huge dome, and go left or through the middle, it's whatever you like more, until you find the center mass. Here you can buy the weapons, so let's go and find the gun that we want to buy. Search for Tiger Strike, there they are, and we're gonna buy 4 of them. 2, 3, 4, buy it. That's it. Now we're gonna head up and buy the radar. To buy the radar, just continue circling until you find Omega Pro. So here you can also pick up cool components, power plants. So we go to the avionics and then we pick up... Okay, let's see the radars. We need a S1. This is the one that I want. This will take 4 pips, but it will still give you very good range. So I'm gonna buy one. They're also not expensive. They are civilian grade A. They are amazing. This one is also really good. This is a Prophet. This is a stealth radar, grade A. The stealth ones are really good. They'll make your ship more stealthy, but the problem with them, they will take a lot of pips, so a lot of power. Now that we have everything, we're gonna equip our stuff. So we're gonna select our ship, Stingray. So here I have put 2 military shields and everything else is stealth. Of course, you can decide for yourself, you can put everything also military here, but I have decided for the combination. Because when I turn off my shields, the ship will become completely stealthy. But when the shields are on, yeah, it will have a little bit more visibility, but it will still be good. For the avionics, we're gonna change to the civilian. Very good one. 4 pips, very nice. And for the vehicle weapons, of course I'm missing missiles. I hate this. I hope they change this. They still didn't change it. Okay, we are putting this Tiger Strike. 3, 4. So now we have 4 ballistic Gatlings and 2 Axiom repeaters, which are very nice balance. Now we're gonna head up and test this build. I recommend saving this build first here and then going and insuring the ship before you call it, because sometimes it can get destroyed when you call the ship, so be sure to do that. Alright, so now that we have our ship here, I'm gonna give you a little bit more info about this ship. So the Stingray is a medium fighter, which is having 4 size 2 and 2 size 4 guns. They are all bespoke. That means you cannot change them for something else but just guns that they are intended to be here. So this is why I went and bought these 4 size 2 ballistic guns, because they are the only guns that can fit on this ship. In the game, the CIG still didn't add them. I do not know why. L21 is long time in the game and those guns should be available for us. But it is what it is, we cannot change them. I like this more. Look at this. Now we have 4 size 2 ballistic and 2 size 4 laser repeaters. Components, as I said, you have 2 size 1 shields, 2 size 1 coolers, 1 quantum drive, 1 power plant. I think that's more than enough. So this shield will take a little bit more power, but this is the new radar. It takes only 4 pips and it gives you a really good range. And we have here 2 coolers. I'm gonna take one from the shield, put it here so I can move a little bit better. So let's see actually how these guns fire. Commencing test. Oh, this is very interesting. Let's see that again. They do brr. Really nice. Let's go again. Ooh. So we're gonna go now to the gauntlet scenario number 2 and fight some really good fast light fighters and see if we can take them down. The ship has 3 flight states. First one is when it's landed. The second one is this, when you pull up the landing gear. And the third one is this, left alt plus K. It will make it like a little submarine thingy or whatever it is with the fin. I don't know. I don't like this one, so I'm gonna revert to the second one, which is actually default one, and I like it much more. If you press P, you can redraw the guns and hide them. Really nice. And with the press of a button again, the guns will come out and you can go fight. Now a lot of people in my comments asked me, is this ship better, for example, than a Hornet F7A? I will tell you immediately, it is not better. But this ship is not so much about firepower, but flying something unique, something different. And with that, I agree. I like to have options. If you want a little bit more firepower, but something completely military, go for the Hornet. But if you want to have something special, I don't know, like a Ferrari or something, well, the Kruger is definitely for that. Just look at the interior of this, just look how beautiful cockpit is. This is a premium ship. I also said in that video that was deleted part of it, that this ship is actually more premium than the Origin, which is kind of shame. The Origin should be a premium. Overall, I like the design of this thing. It's a little bit too chunky. It's not a good fighter, not something that I would definitely pick up for the PvP, but for PvA, no problem whatsoever. I think the build that I right now have is probably the best one that you can use on this ship. So let's go and test it and see if it's actually really that good. It's more maneuverable than Hornet. Definitely shreds. Bye-bye. He doesn't even know what happened. Let's save the best for the last. Arrow, he's alive and he's fighting. Of course, player in Arrow would eat me alive, but here I'm eating it. Okay, we are ready for Rumble. I definitely enjoy flying this ship. It's a Kruger, but with a better cockpit. Yeah, it's a little bit fat boy, but still. I like it. Oh, the missiles. Okay, the missiles got me. Yeah, the missiles are the biggest problems of this ship. The last time I was hit with a missile, the same thing happened. My wing and ship became completely unflyable, but this time it's a little bit better. And there's a Hornet. Can we even destroy it with these guns? Oh my god. Yeah, a little bit hard to target now that my ship is destroyed. Damaged. Oh yeah, Hornet is getting red. I have problems going up and down. Definitely watch out for missiles. I deliberately didn't want to fire flares because I just want to see how I like now when it's hit, because before the buffs parts of the ship were flown away, but now at least I still can fight and fly. Granted, if this was a player you will be dead, but for the NPC, yeah, it's good. Alright, our little ship is fixed. Now we can fight, so definitely watch out for missiles. They will take you down very, very easily and damage you. Where are the ships? 9 kilometers. Let's fly a little bit closer and then switch to the SCM guns. Oh, we did a lot of damage until he realized that we are here. Now it's another story. You can actually fight. Ooh, very easy. Not this time. Bye-bye. She's the last one. Kind of like it, it's maneuverable. Just be careful of the missiles. They will wreck you up. The ballistics are also really good. They have a lot of cooldown before they start to shoot. Not cooldown, heat up.
There we go.
Nicely done. The ship is very, very fun to fly. It looks really, really nice. It's good in atmosphere, and overall it's more maneuverable than Hornet, but not as powerful as the Hornet. The biggest downside of this ship is missiles, so you have to flare, flare and flare with this ship. I haven't flared because I want to see what kind of damage will I get from impact of the missile. For example, with the Hornet, if I received same damage, I would lose part of the wings or something, but my thrusters will be still effective and I could fight. With this ship, after just one size, one missile, it is very, very hard to fight. Overall, I like this ship, but it still needs some ironing up, and I hope the CIG fixes this huge damage to the thrusters after just one missiles. But maybe it's intended like this. Maybe this is actually what you have to do with this ship. Flare the hell out of everything until you are safe. What do you guys think about this ship? Write me down in the comments. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this little tutorial will help you to upgrade your little ship, enjoy it a little bit more, and of course write me down in the comments, do you like it? Please subscribe to my video if you like it and find it helpful. Like and share with your friend. Until next video, have fun out there.